Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of copying a certain YouTuber who may like pumpkins more than is good for him. However, welcome back to another episode of Escape from Tarkov. In this episode, we're going to be doing 5 scav runs on Factory and just kind of showing my general route. So, I pretty much just head straight up to the office window segment of the map, so I just head up to that office hallway, go down to the first 2 doors or last 2 doors, depending on which way you come in, and then, I head for the jackets. Those can provide keys and other useful items. And then I go for the safe. The safe is normally looted. I'd say the jackets have around a 50% chance of being looted. And this filing cabinet over here that I'm looting right now, I've seen people recommend not looting it, and I can't tell you how stupid of a decision that is. Like, especially if you're on a scav run, there is so much free money in this friggin' thing. It is unbelievable. Now, granted, sometimes you get hot garbage and you get nothing. Other times you get friggin' flash drives, diaries, like other technological crap that I just can't remember the name of. Basically, you can either get, an extra 10, maybe 15k, which is still welcome, especially when you're not earning a whole lot on a scav run. But sometimes you can get that extra 30. Hell, I think on this run I got an LCD screen. I think that's like, 30k or whatever on top of the additional things that I grabbed. I probably grabbed 40, maybe 45k worth of items out of those filing cabinets. And I was in and out in around 2 minutes. So pretty much the ideal run. Now, I do want to call attention to the fact that this was a especially good run. You could see we made out with a diary, an LCD screen, and a wooden clock. All those items together total around 100k. This wasn't a normal run by any means. I think you can more expect 50 or 60k in total on just the average run. Okay, so because this is also kind of a segment showing how much money I'm going to be earning off of this, or off of these 5 runs, I guess. Here's our grand total. Those of you who weren't quick enough to read it, that totals a little bit over $118,000. Not a bad starting total. Definitely a fairly exceptional run, that one, but nonetheless a good way to start off this journey. Alright, well, this is the live commentary segment, I guess, probably broken up by more of the non-live commentary. We got a little face shield this time, which is going to be very nice. A Grizzly medical kit that I'm probably not going to keep around. I will most likely sell that, but, maybe not. Maybe we'll keep it. I think I've got 1 or 2 sitting back at the base, but, these runs are honestly largely dependent on where I spawn in, because that office place is where I make, like, the majority of my money. Oh, okay. Well, probably not going to sell those things, but could definitely use them. There's still some PMCs lurking about, so I'm going to try to make my way to the office, because I like to loot that tent, and I like to loot the office, because at 12 minutes left, pretty much everything else is gone at this point. Did I F up? I did F up, and not only that, there's a lot of gunfire behind me. So, that is not good at all. So that gunfire that I was hearing earlier was definitely not scavs. You can kind of hear the sounds of a high-powered rifle, quote-unquote, and they're very different from just, normal scav gunfire shooting at God knows what. So there were definitely still PMCs in the area. I just didn't know where. Enough. We'll close that door. We'll get these jackets searched real quick. I don't think I'm going to have time to do the filing cabinet for the obvious reason. I think that guy really wants to kill me. Okay. The safe's been searched. The thing is, I can guarantee these haven't been searched, because I've literally seen YouTube videos in which people recommend, oh yeah, no, don't go through these. There's, you're not going to make any money. Try to avoid killing, like, other people as much as possible because of the whole scav karma thing. But, you know what? Can't always. I'm lagging. Ooh, diary. Okay, another diary. Perfect. That's 23K right there. What else we got here? A flash drive. I think those sell for a handful, I think. Not positive on that, though. Bit of tape, sure. Throw that in the scav junk box. Nothing else. Okay. Extract time. But yeah, that's basically my factory route. Wherever I spawn in, just grab the loot around me, and I head up here. I mean, I kind of already explained that, but, you know. And the profits totaled 117,000 rubles, just 1,000 lower than the previous run. Alright, and welcome to run number 3, where I had a VPO, I believe 215, something like that, with a big old sniper scope on it. Now, I was pretty excited for this run just in general, because I knew, not the gun, I think the VPO is not worth a heck of a lot, maybe like 8 to 10k, but I knew the scope on it was probably worth at least 15k, if not, more realistically, 20 to 25k. I don't really know the prices in this game, I just kind of have to guess, and normally I can ballpark it at least close enough. But either way, I knew the scope was going to be worth something, so I was definitely excited to, you know, extract with it and whatever, so did my usual thing of get some loot, run around, check the usual suspect loot spots to see if anybody's left any body armors or anything like that around. I saw a weird gun sticking out of the wall, so I figured there's probably a dead body around, and I got a free Taz with it. On top of the Taz, I also got a nice little nade to the face. Extremely unpleasant. I had nothing to heal with, so I just went and bum rushed, and lo and behold, 2 PMCs sitting right there, completely, you know, ruining my run. And there you go. Run number 3, not a success by any means, but even if I had extracted, those guys would have taken all the loot. You could see them looting the filing cabinet, and I would have gotten out with, I don't know, 20k, 30k, maybe 40k if my body armor and stuff was worth anything. Boom, run 4, and the second to last run. We got probably the best spawn we could have conceivably got. We spawned right up in that office hallway, which is perfect. Safe, I believe, was already looted in this run, so unfortunately not a whole lot gained there. And if the safe's looted, the jackets have a fairly high probability of being looted, even though sometimes they're not. Frankly, I don't know why those jackets aren't constantly looted. Jackets are some of the best items in the game in terms of just, you know, raw materials. I guess keys and crap are fantastic, especially when you have a thing to put them in, and you could put that thing in your secure container. Not saying anything Tarkov, except for the fact that why the hell don't I have one already? Come on, I played the game for a couple hours, just, you know, give me the loot, let's see it. But either way, this run, not too bad, but honestly not great either. Just all in all, some mediocre loot, power cable, some printer paper, nothing amazing there. Those two items together are worth like 6k, maybe 7k max. And then, you know, some duct tape and some other general components, bandages, and a key that I already have. The key itself, by the way, is pretty cheap too. I think it's only like 2 or 3k, so very minimal. I have the audio turned down a bit just for the sake of being able to hear my voice a little bit better. Whether you want to or not, it's not up to you, unfortunately. There was some people afoot. Wasn't sure exactly what was going on. I heard some doors being banged in. I heard some just general noise, and I was not confused as to what was going on, but I just wanted to kind of ensure my own safety, scout out the area, and potentially look for some dead bodies to see if there was anything good around. Unfortunately, I really didn't end up finding much. Kind of hopped down in this bottom area over here, saw another scav, you know, ran away real quick just so he didn't think I was going to try to, like, pop him in the doorway, and then I just kind of looted some bags. The office behind me, so the doorway directly behind me that I'm walking into right now, this place had literally no loot. Can't search any of the computers on factory, at least not to my knowledge, and I had some nice frame drops. Apparently, Tarkov does not like milk, or maybe my computer doesn't. Either way, it absolutely lagged the hell out of my game, and it was friggin' awful. And I didn't even get anything good out of it. Why all the lag all of a sudden? I don't get it. Well, nothing back here. Looks like it was all loaded, I guess. I don't know. This run's been a little underwhelming, if I'm being honest, but, I'll just head out. Screw it. I'd rather take what I've got than, really try to risk it for anything more. That guy looked a bit shifty to me. Yeah, I don't want the smoke. Yikes, 35,000. Not the number you want to see, but yeah, it's money at least. Oh hey, another one of the shotguns we like, and this is the final run, as it were. Actually, wait, hang on. I think if I head over here, I can hit up that med tent real quick. This is like camera bunker door, whatever. Yeah, get the exploration bonus there. And I'm just gonna try to cut myself off there because I don't know how I managed to sound more dead as the recording progressed, but that certainly happened. Either way, I sound far more awake now, and you know what? We're gonna use this voice instead of that one. So, that shotgun right there, I didn't know it at the time, worth a decent bit. Decent little chunk of change there. Not too bad, just throw that in the second gun slot, and we're good. So, I didn't really have a super detailed plan coming into this one. The map just kind of seemed really empty and hella looted. I was obviously going to go up here because this is where I normally extract, but I think everything was looted up here. I don't think there was like a single scrap of anything for me to grab, which really does kind of suck. Because normally, this spot is at least good for one kind of loot, whether or not it's the safe, or the jackets, or anything else. Ignore the screeching in the previous clip, that's my chair. It does that sometimes. So I ventured out of the safe haven, that is the office area, office hallway. God, I really gotta get this terminology down. And I went to go look for some more loot. Figured these two jackets were probably looted considering the fact that I had to close one of them. And, well, you know, what do you know? Another dead body. Unfortunately, the backpack that I was wearing couldn't pick up this vest. But the vest that I was wearing was friggin' massive. I've never seen a vest like this before. Literally never. Do people wear things like this, or is it just, like, stupid and frivolous? I don't know. Either way, the vest was huge as hell and kind of sick. Although, if somebody cleaned out the friggin' filing cabinets, this is almost guaranteed to be cleaned out. But, doesn't hurt to check. And it somehow wasn't. And there was a frame drop. Well, yeah. We'll wiggle at that guy and pray to the good Lord. Somebody that a splint and a bandage. Okay, sure. Yeah, I'm not gonna complain about any of that stuff. After some other quick stops for looting, you know, I headed downstairs, figuring this seems to be an area that just doesn't get looted a whole lot, because frankly, there's not much down here. There's that case, there's the one I'm right in front of right now, and then there's one just about to the left of where I'm facing. I picked up a grenade there, so that's not too bad. I don't think those actually spawn anything, not sure why I'm looking in there. And then there's this crate. If there's another one in here, let me know, because honestly, if there was one or two more crates down here, this would legitimately be worth a stop. But I combed through it real quick, and I just don't think it is. I don't think there's a whole lot going on down here, and it just kind of feels like a death trap more than it does a looting spot. Alright, I'm out. That was pretty piss poor in terms of loot, but you know what? At least we got out this time. Okay, so what did we get in terms of loot? Obviously, we're going to be getting rid of all of the shotgun ammo. The bandage can go. You know what? None of this stuff. Ooh, a blood set though. Hang on. What do we have? Just weight suits. Splints are, I mean, not super expensive. They're about 200 per, so I'm happy to get rid of that. Bandages, pretty much similar situation. Do not particularly care. Alright, so I do want to keep this just because of how friggin' huge it is. Actually, I just slapped that on my guy right now. I mean, holy hell, that thing is massive. Can we get some, yeah, no, we got a ride helmet on. So, Ragman, let's see here. Sure, get rid of that, and get rid of the hat, as well as the headset. Why not? Made 30K there, and then I will, yeah, I'll sell it. I don't use shotguns much. Oh, damn it, I do kind of have a quest to mod out a shotgun, and that might have had some of the mods I needed. But either way, let us sell one of these. Gonna just cut myself off here and cut to the grand total. We got 73,000. Okay, surprisingly not as garbage as I thought it was going to be. Overall, you know, I'm not complaining. We made pretty much doubled, if not a little bit over doubled my bank balance. Not too much to complain about there. So, yeah. Overall, pretty good run. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. It took me pretty much the majority of my morning to complete recording this. So, you know, I would appreciate it if you dropped a like. Even though this was a shorter video, you know, as I mentioned, this is like almost too many hours of recording. But, you know, that's all I got for today. Hazmat out.